everyone, in this video we're going to be installing the Jelly Blast version 3 ROM on the Galaxy Y. Along with that, the 3 updates it has so far. So first of all, download the ROM from the link in the video description. You can also find the 3 update files in there. So before we transfer this to the SD card, what you need to know is, if you are using a custom kernel, you need to do this. You need to open up the ROM zip file with either WinRAR or 7-zip. Doesn't really matter. Once you open it, you need to see this boot image file. You need to delete it, close, and you are now ready to send the zip file to your SD card. If you are on stock kernel, don't worry, simply send the ROM file to your SD card without the need of deleting anything inside it. So once you are done with all that, we can begin with the flushing procedure. And so after you have completed the first step, which was transferring the update files and the whole ROM file itself, the zip file, the original one, and Cockpit recovery, we are ready to go to the flushing procedure. So what we do next is we are going to boot to recovery mode. So we power off the phone. We then hold the home button, the power up button, and the volume up at the same time. There we go. As I said earlier, it is advisable to be on the stock ROM and stock kernel to prevent any problems. So in this case, I have just flushed my Galaxy Y with Odin with the stock ROM, which also flushed for me a stock kernel, just to be on the safe side. And what we do now is apply update from SD card, and this is where we're going to be using the Cockpit recovery. Choose that, and there we go, we are in Cockpit recovery. Next, before we proceed, we are going to wipe data. Choose yes. There we go. We are going to wipe cache partition. Again, choose yes. That is done as well. And next, install zip from SD card. Choose zip from SD card. And now locate the Jelly Blast zip file. And here it is. Choose that again. Again, choose yes. And just wait for it to install. I probably forgot to mention, but you also get Kurotsuki's kernel along with this ROM. It's a good kernel. So yeah, it's worth installing. And installation complete. What we do next is we press the back button on our Galaxy Y and we choose the first option, which is reboot system now, and we are now going to reboot the phone. Now, as usual, the first boot takes a while, so please be patient. Just wait a minute or two. Since we did all these cache wipes, data wipes and all that, just need to be patient for it to build up everything. And here we go. Again, you need to wait a little here. Do not panic. And here we are after waiting for a while. Now, at first it's going to ask you which one to use. We have a modified default Samsung TouchWiz launcher, and you can use the Holo launcher. I'm just going to pick the Holo launcher for now. It's a bit slow because you can see the mini scanner and all that, which is running at the moment. So first boot can be a pain. Just be patient. And now, before we proceed any further, we are going to flash the 3 update zip files which were released by the developer. So again, we are going to power off the phone. You can see how many options we have now, but just power it off. And we are going to boot to recovery mode again. Alright, so I just got back to Qualcomm recovery, and I'm going to install zip from SD card. You should be familiar with this option now. Choose zip from SD card, and we're going to begin by installing the first update, which is 1. Then you have 2, and then you have 3. First, choose 1, choose yes. I advise that you reboot the phone after each update you install, just in case. So after you have done the first, reboot system now. Then after you are done booting, simply reboot back to the Qualcomm recovery, again install the second, then reboot again, and then install the third. And I'm going to be back with the final results after all the 3 updates installed. And here I am after installing the last update, which was the third one. So yeah, this is the final boot animation which you're going to see in the wallpaper, because it went through a few changes upon each of these zip files which I have flashed. There we go. You see the new boot animation. Android 4.1, Jelly Bean 3, Jelly Blast, sorry. And here we are. This is the default lock screen, but it can be changed because this ROM has a lot of custom lock screens which you can use. Now this is something weird which appears on startup. I hope you can take a look at it, developer. And so to begin, we're going to do a quick review now of this. We see the many options which you have here. Also, when you press restart, you get another field with options: reboot, hot boot, download, recovery, shutdown. So yeah, there seems to be these creeds wallpapers here thingy, which has a lot of wallpapers which you can try out. There are no live wallpapers that come with this. In the wallpaper gallery, we have the following wallpapers. And yeah, the status bar won't drag down. This is the notification bar here. You can see how it can be dragged. And let's check out the app drawer. Comes rooted. We still have the YouTube, Dolby Mobile, Beats Audio, we have Beat Manager, CPU Spy, let's check out a few of the options here in the settings. This is how it looks. Pretty cool. We've got settings. There's the battery here, and here we have lock screen, settings, status bar, mods, beats equalizer, system app replacer. We've got CPU settings, CPU states, and you can also update this ROM through the phone instead of downloading zip files. In case you can't, you can just download the zip file. Let's see what we have in CPU settings. these are the frequencies which you can choose up. This is the max and this is the minimum. We've got the governor. These are the governors and the IO. You can check your CPU states, so you can see when it was mostly used and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how you force this ROM along with all the updates. And yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.